Sichuan 8957, tower, runway 19er, continue approach.
Continue approach. Runway 19er, Sichuan 8957.
Shandong 8032, turn right, Charlie.
Turn right, Charlie, Shandong 8032.
Sichuan 3559er, pushback approved, heading west, runway 19er.
Pushback approved. Runway 19er, Sichuan 3559er.
Sichuan 8957, tower, runway 19er, continue approach.
Continue approach. Runway 19er, Sichuan 8957. Tower, China Eastern 5751. Spot 12.
Shandong 5166, runway 19er, line up and wait.
Runway 19er, line up and wait. Shandong 5166.
Shandong 8032, contact ground 121.85.
Contact ground, Shandong 8032. Ground, Shandong 8032. Charlie, spot 1 tree.
United Eagle 2985, runway 19er, line up and wait.
Runway 19er, line up and wait. United Eagle 2985.
China Eastern 5751, tower, runway 19er, continue approach.
Continue approach.
Shandong 8032, taxi via Charlie, Kilo, Juliet, 1 tree.
Taxi via Charlie, Kilo, Juliet, 1 tree. Shandong 8032.
Shandong 5166, wind 325, at 6, runway 19er, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19er.
Sichuan 9737, contact tower, 118.55.
Contact tower, Sichuan 9737. Tower, Sichuan 9737. On your frequency. Ground, Sichuan 3559er. Request taxi.
Sichuan 8957, tower, runway 19er, continue approach.
Continue approach. Runway 19er, Sichuan 8957.
Sichuan 3559er, runway 19er, taxi to holding point, Alpha 14, via, November, Lima 2, Lima 1, Lima, Bravo, Alpha.
Runway 19er, via, November, Lima 2, Lima 1, Lima, Bravo, Alpha, to holding point, Alpha 14.
United Eagle 2985, wind 325, at 6, runway 19er, cleared for takeoff.
Request runway 19er, taking off, Fox, United Eagle 2985.
Shandong 5166, contact approach 119.05.
Contact approach, Shandong 5166.
Sichuan 8957, runway 19er, cleared to land, wind 325, at 6.
Runway 19er, cleared to land, Sichuan 8957.
Sichuan 8957, turn right, Charlie.
Turn right, Charlie, Sichuan 8957.
China Eastern 5751, tower, runway 19er, continue approach. Shandong 8879er, contact tower, 118.55.
Contact tower, Shandong 8879er.
Shandong 8818,
Shandong
pushback approved,
8879er,
heading west,
on your frequency.
runway 19er.
Pushback approved. Runway 19er, Shandong 8818.
United Eagle 2985, contact approach 119.05.
Contact approach, United Eagle 2985. Tower, China Southern 904 tree. Spot, tree 2.
Sichuan 9737, runway 19er, line up and wait.
Runway 19er, line up and wait. Sichuan 9737.
Sichuan 8957, contact ground 121.85.
Contact ground, Sichuan 8957. Ground. Sichuan 89.
China Eastern 5751, runway 19er, cleared to land, wind 330 at 6.
Runway 19er, cleared to land. China Eastern 5751.
Sichuan 8957, taxi via Charlie, Alpha, Papa, Lima 1, 24.
Taxi via Charlie, Alpha, Papa, Lima 1, 24, Sichuan 8957. Ground. Shandong 8818. Request taxi.
Sichuan 9737, wind 330 at 6. Runway 19er, cleared for takeoff. Shandong 8818, runway 19er, taxi to holding point. Alpha 14, via Juliet, Lima 2, November, Bravo, Alpha.
Runway 19er, via Juliet, Lima 2, November, Bravo, Alpha, to holding point.
China Eastern 5751, turn right, Delta.
Turn right, Delta, China Eastern 5751.
Shandong 8879er, hold short of runway, 19er.
Hold short of runway, 19er, Shandong 8879er. Ground, China Eastern 6131. Fox, tree 2. Request pushback. We have information. Foxtrot.
China Eastern 6131, pushback approved, heading east, runway 19er.
Pushback.
Sichuan 9737, contact approach 119.05.
Contact approach. Sichuan 9737.
China Southern 9043, tower, runway 19er, continue approach.
Continue approach. Runway 19er, China Southern 9043. Tower, China Eastern 5472. Spot, Niner.
China Eastern 5472, tower, runway 19er, continue approach.
Continue approach. Runway 19er, China Eastern 5472.
Shandong 8879er, runway 19er, line up and wait.
Runway 19er, line up and wait. Shandong 8879er. Ground, China Eastern 6131.
China Eastern 5751, contact ground 121.85.
Contact ground, China Eastern 5751.
China Eastern 6131, runway 19er, taxi to holding point, Alpha 14, via Tango 6, Echo, Bravo, Alpha.
Runway 19er, via Tango 6, Echo, Bravo, Alpha, to holding point, Alpha 14, China Eastern 6131. Ground, China Eastern 5751, Delta, spot, 12.
China Eastern 5751, taxi via Delta, Alpha, Shandong 8879er, wind 335, at 6, runway 19er, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19er, taking off. Shandong 8879er.
China Southern 9043, runway 19er, cleared to land, wind 335, at 6. Sichuan 3559er, contact tower, 118.55.
Contact tower, Sichuan 3559er. Tower, Sichuan 3559er, on your frequency.
China Southern 9043, turn right, Delta.
Turn right, Delta, China Southern 9043. Ground, Shandong 9662. Spot, Niner, request pushback. We We have information. Foxtrot.
Sichuan 3559er. Taxi via runway 19er.
Taxi via runway 19er, Sichuan 3559er.
Sichuan 3559er. Runway 19er. Line up and wait.
Runway 19er, line up and wait. Sichuan 3559er.
Shandong 8879er. Contact approach Shandong 90662. Pushback approved. Heading west. Runway 19er.
Pushback approved. Runway 19er, Shandong 90662.
China Southern 904 Go around. Execute missed approach.
Going around. Execute missed approach. China Southern 904 tree. Tower, China Eastern 6132. Spot, tree 1.
Sichuan 3559er. Wind 335 at 6. Runway 19er. Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19er, taking off. Sichuan 3559er.
China Southern 904 Contact approach 119.05.
Contact approach. China Southern.
Shandong 8818. Contact tower 118.55.
Contact tower. Shandong 88.
China Eastern 6132. Tower, runway 19er. Continue approach.
Continue approach. Runway 19er. China Eastern 6132. Tower. Shandong 8818. On your frequency.
China Eastern 5472. Tower, runway 19er. Continue approach.
Continue approach. Runway 19er. China Eastern 5472.
Shandong 8818. Hold short of runway 19er.
Ground. Short of runway. Shandong 9662. Request taxi.
Shandong 90662. Runway 19er. Taxi to holding point. Alpha 14. Via Juliet. Lima 1. Lima. Bravo. Alpha.
Runway 19er. Via Juliet. Lima 1. Lima. Bravo. Alpha. To holding point. Alpha 14. Shandong 90662.
Shandong 90662. Taxi via Juliet, Lima 1, Papa, China Eastern 5472, runway 1, Tower, runway 19er, continue approach.
Lima 1, Papa, continue approach. Runway 19er, China Eastern 5472.
Sichuan 3559er. Contact approach 119.05.
Contact approach. Sichuan 3559er.
Shandong 8818. Wind 340 at 6. Runway 19er, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19er, taking off. Shandong 8818.
China Eastern 5472. Go around. Execute missed approach.
Ground. Going around. China Eastern 6313. China Eastern Spot. 547.
Tree 1. Request pushback. We have information. Foxtrot.
China Eastern 6313. Pushback approved. Heading north. Runway 19er.
Pushback approved. Runway 19er. China Eastern 6313.
China Eastern 6131. Contact tower 118.55.
Contact tower. China Eastern 6131. Tower. China Eastern 6131. On your frequency. We are going around. China Eastern 5472.
China Eastern 5472. Contact approach 119.05.
Contact approach. China Eastern 5472.
China Eastern 6132. Go around. Execute missed approach.
Going around. Execute missed approach. China Eastern 6132.
Shandong 8818. Contact approach 119.05.
Contact approach. Shandong 8818.
China Eastern 6131. Wind 340 at 6. Runway 19er. Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19er, taking off. China Eastern 6131.
Shandong 90662. Standby taxi.
Standing by. Shandong 90662.
Ground. China Eastern 6313. Request taxi.
China Eastern 6313. Runway 01. Taxi to holding point. Alpha 1 via Bravo Echo Alpha.
Runway 01 via Bravo Echo Alpha to holding point. Alpha 1. China Eastern 6313.
Shandong 90662. Change to runway 01.
Change to runway 01. Shandong 90662. Ground. Shandong 8851. Box 20. Request pushback. We have information. Foxtrot.
Shandong 8851. Pushback approved. Heading north. Runway 01.
Pushback approved. Runway 01. Shandong 8851.
Shandong 90662. Taxi via Alpha. Runway 01.
Taxi via Alpha. Runway 01. Shandong
China Eastern 6131. Contact approach 119.05.
Contact approach. China Eastern 6131.
Shandong 90662. Contact tower 118.55.
Contact tower. Shandong 90662. Tower. Shandong 90662. On your frequency.
China Eastern 6132. Contact approach 119.05.
Contact approach. China Eastern 6132.
Shandong 90662. Runway 01. Line up and wait.
Runway 01. Line up and wait. Shandong 90662.
Shandong 90662. Wind 345 at 5. Runway 01. Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 01. Taking off. Shandong 90662.
Tower. China Southern 9043. Boss. Tree 2.
China Southern 9043. Tower. Runway 01. Continue approach.
Continue approach. Runway 01. China Southern 9043.
Ground. Shandong 8851. Request taxi.
China Southern 9043. Runway 01. Cleared to land. Wind 345 at 5.
Runway 01. Cleared to land. China Southern 9043.
Shandong 8851. Runway 01. Taxi to holding point. Alpha 1 via Lima 2. Lima Bravo Alpha.
Runway 01. Via Lima 2. Lima Bravo Alpha to holding point. Alpha 1. Shandong 8851.
China Eastern 6313. Contact tower 118.55.
Contact tower. China Eastern 6313. Tower. China Eastern 6313. On your frequency.
China Southern 9043. Turn left. Golf.
Turn left. Golf. China Southern
Ground.
Niner 043.
Hainan 4209er. Spot. 29er. Request pushback. We have information. Foxtrot.
China Eastern 6313. Wind 345 at 5, runway 01, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 01, taking off. China Eastern 6313.
Shandong 90662. Contact approach 119.05.
Contact approach.
Hainan 4209er. Pushback approved. Heading north, runway 01.
Pushback approved. Runway 01. Hainan 4209er.
China Eastern 6313. Contact approach 119.05.
Contact approach. China Eastern 6313.
Shandong 8712. Tower, runway 01. Continue approach.
Continue approach. Runway 01. Shandong 871.
Ground. Hainan 4209er. Request taxi.
Shandong 8851. Contact tower, 118.55.
Contact tower. Shandong 8851. Tower.
Hainan 4209er. Runway 01. Taxi to holding point. Alpha 1, via, Bravo, Echo, Alpha.
Runway 01. Via. Bravo. Echo. Alpha. To holding point. Alpha 1. Hainan 4209er. Tower. China Eastern 5472. Spot. Niner.
Ground. Shandong 5738. Spot. 10. Request pushback. We have information.
China Eastern
Foxtrot.
5472. Tower, runway 01. Continue approach. Shandong 5738.
Runway
Pushback
01.
approved.
China
Heading
Eastern
west,
547.
runway 01.
Pushback approved. Runway 01. Shandong
Shandong
5738.
8712. Tower, runway 01. Continue approach.
Continue approach. Runway 01. Shandong 8712.
Shandong 8851. Hold short of runway 01.
Hold short of runway. 01. Shandong 8851.
Shandong 8712. Tower, runway 01. Continue approach.
Continue approach. Runway 01. Shandong 8712.
Shandong 8851. Hold short of runway 01.
Hold short of runway. 01. Shandong 8851.
China Eastern 5472. Tower, runway 01. Continue. China Southern 9043. Contact ground 121.85.
Contact ground. China Southern Niner 043.
Shandong 8712.
Ground.
Tower, runway
China Southern
01.
Niner 043.
Continue approach.
Golf. Spot. Continue approach. Tree 2. Runway 01. Shandong 8712.
Shandong 8851. Runway 01. Line up and wait. China Southern 9043. Taxi via Golf. Alpha, Bravo, Echo. Tree 2.
Taxi via Golf Alpha Bravo. Echo,
Shandong
Tree
8712.
2. China
Tower,
Southern
runway 01. Continue approach.
Continue approach. Runway 01. Shandong 8712.
Shandong 8851, wind tree 50
Ground.
at
Shandong
5,
90638.
runway 01, cleared
Spot
for takeoff.
25. Request pushback. We have information. Foxtrot.
China Eastern 5472, tower, Shandong 90638, pushback approved, heading north, runway 01.
Pushback approved. Runway 01. Shandong 90638.
Hainan 4209er, contact tower, 118.55.
Contact tower. Hainan 4209er. Tower. Hainan 4209er. On your frequency.
Shandong 8712, runway 01, cleared to land, wind tree 50, at 5.
Runway 01, cleared to land. Shandong 8712. Tower, China Eastern 6132. Spot 31.
China Eastern 5472, tower, runway 01, continue approach.
Continue approach. Runway 01. China Eastern 5472.
Hainan 2710, tower, runway 01, continue approach.
Continue approach. Runway 01, Hainan 2710.
Shandong 8851, contact approach 119.05.
Contact approach. Shandong 8851.
China Eastern 5472.
American 954. Contact ground 121.9er. JetBlue 759er. Pushback approved. Heading east. Runway 1 tree right. Avianca 210. Taxi via Delta Alpha. Bravo. Tango Alpha. November Charlie. November. Quebec. Runway 1 tree right. Taxi via Delta Alpha. JetBlue 1550. Wind tree 55 at 2. Runway 1 tree right. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 1 tree right. Taking off. JetBlue 1550. Kennedy. American 954. Taxi via Juliet Alpha. Mike Alpha. Taxi via Juliet Alpha. Mike Alpha. American 954. Alaska 21. Contact tower 123.9er. Contact tower. Korean Air Kennedy Towers. Korean Air 2021. Heading south. Runway Kennedy Towers. Alaska 21. On your frequency. 13 right. Korean Air 1202. Korean Air 2021. Kennedy Tower. Runway 22 left. Continue approach. Continue approach. Runway 22 left. Korean Air 2021. Alaska 21. Hold short of runway. Hold short of runway. Alaska 21. Korean Air 2021, runway 22 left, cleared to land, wind tree 50 at 2, runway 22 left, cleared to land, Korean Air 2021. Kennedy ground, JetBlue 759er, request taxi. American 954, waiting to cross. JetBlue 759er, taxi via Foxtrot Alpha, Quebec, runway 1 tree right. Taxi via Foxtrot Alpha, Quebec, runway 1 tree right. JetBlue 759er. American 954, cross runway. American 954, JetBlue 1550, contact New York departure 118.175. Contact New York departure, JetBlue 1550. Alaska 21, wind tree 50 at 2, runway 1 tree right, cleared for takeoff. Runway 1 tree right, taking off, Alaska 21. Kennedy ground, Korean Air 1202, request taxi. Korean Air 2021. Exit right on, Zulu. Exit right on, Zulu. Korean Air 1202. Taxi via Kilo Foxtrot, Alpha. Quebec, runway 13 right. Taxi via Kilo Foxtrot, Alpha. Quebec, runway 13 right. Korean Air 1202. Kennedy ramp, Alaska 24. Request pushback. Alaska 24. Pushback approved. Heading south, runway 13 right. Pushback approved. Runway 13 right. Alaska 24. Alaska 21. Contact New York departure 118.175. Contact New York departure, Alaska 21. Korean Air 202. Kennedy ground, Alaska 24. Request taxi. Contact ground, Korean Air 2021. Kennedy ground, Korean Air 2021. Zulu. Korean Air 2021. Taxi via Zulu, Juliet, Alpha, Kilo Foxtrot. Taxi via Zulu, Juliet, Alpha, Kilo Foxtrot. Korean Air 2021. Alaska 24. Taxi via November, Quebec, runway 13 right. Taxi via November, Quebec, runway 13 right. Alaska 24. Kennedy ramp. JetBlue 1320, request pushback. JetBlue 1320, pushback approved, heading south, runway 13 right. Pushback approved, runway 13 right. JetBlue 1320. Korean Air 2021, waiting to cross. Korean Air 2021, cross runway. Korean Air 2021. Korean Air 2021. Cross runway. Korean Air 2021. Alaska 24, wind tree 5 at 2, runway 13 right, cleared for takeoff. Korean Air 1202, contact tower 123.9er, Delta 2165, pushback approved, heading south, runway 13 right. Pushback Kennedy Tower, Korean Air 1202, on your frequency. Avianca 210, contact tower 123.9er, contact tower, Avianca 210. Kennedy Tower, Avianca 210, on your frequency. Alaska Tree 0, Kennedy Tower, runway 22 left, continue approach. Kennedy ramp, American 12, JetBlue 759er, contact tower 123.9er, contact tower, JetBlue 759er. Kennedy Tower, JetBlue 1320, taxi via Golf, American 177, pushback approved, heading east, runway 13 right, pushback approved, runway 13 right, American 177. Alaska Tree 0, Kennedy Tower, runway 22 left, continue approach. Continue approach, runway 22 left, Alaska Tree 0. Kennedy ground, Delta 2165, request taxi. Kennedy Towers, JetBlue 202 Alaska Tree 0, runway 22 left, cleared to land. Wind Tree 0, Delta 2165, taxi via Mike Alpha, Quebec, runway 13 right. Taxi via Mike Alpha, Quebec. Korean Air 1202, hold short of runway. Hold short of runway. Korean Air 1202. Avianca 210, hold short of runway. Hold short of runway. Avianca 210. JetBlue 759er, hold short of runway. Hold short of runway. JetBlue 759er. Korean Air 1202, runway 13 right, line up and wait. Runway 13 right, line up and wait. Korean Air 1202. Alaska 24, contact New York departure 118.175. Kennedy ground, American 177, request taxi. Avianca 210, hold short of runway. Hold short of runway. Avianca 210. JetBlue 759er, hold short of runway. Hold short of runway. JetBlue 759er. American 177, taxi via Golf, Alpha, Quebec, runway 13 right. Taxi via Golf, Alpha, Quebec, runway 13 right, American 177. Kennedy ramp, Lufthansa 6321, request pushback. Alaska Tree 0, exit right on Juliet. Lufthansa 6321, pushback approved, heading south, runway 13 right. Pushback approved, runway 13 right, Lufthansa 6321. Korean Air 1202, wind tree 0, at tree, runway 13 right, cleared for takeoff. Runway 13 right, taking off, Korean Air 1202. Avianca 210, runway 13 right, line up and wait. Runway 13 right, line up and wait, Avianca 210. ground 121.9er. Contact ground, Alaska Tree 0. Kennedy Tower, American 799er. Kennedy ground, Alaska Tree 0. Juliet. JetBlue 202 Kennedy Tower, runway 13 left. Continue approach. Continue approach. Runway 13 left. JetBlue 202 JetBlue 202 runway 13 left. Cleared to land. Wind tree 25 at tree. Runway 13 left. Cleared to land. JetBlue 202 Alaska Tree 0. Taxi via Juliet, Zulu, Golf. Taxi via Juliet, Zulu, Golf. Alaska Tree 0. JetBlue 202 exit right on, Yankee. Exit right on, Yankee. JetBlue 202 Korean Air 1202. Contact Kennedy ground, Lufthansa 6321. Request taxi. Contact New York departure. Korean Air 1202. Avianca 210. Wind tree 25 at tree. Runway 13 right. Cleared for Delta 2165. Contact tower 123.9er. Contact tower Delta 2165. Kennedy Tower Delta 2165 on your frequency. American 799er, Kennedy Tower, runway 13 left. Continue approach. Continue approach. Runway 13 left. American 799er. JetBlue 759er, Kennedy Ram, Virgin 1651. Request pushback. Lufthansa 6321. Taxi via Virgin 1651. Pushback approved. Heading south. Runway 13 right. Taxi via JetBlue 759er. Runway 13 right. Line up and wait. Runway 13 right. Line up and wait. JetBlue 759er. Alaska Tree 0. Cross runway. Alaska Tree 0. JetBlue 202 Contact ground 121.9er. Contact ground JetBlue 202 Kennedy ground JetBlue 202 Yankee American 799er Kennedy Tower runway 13 left. Continue approach. Continue approach. Runway 13 left. American 799er. Avianca 210. Contact New York departure 118.175. Contact New York departure. Avianca 210. Kennedy Tower, Delta 7424. JetBlue 759er. Wind tree 20 at tree. Runway 13 right. Cleared for takeoff. JetBlue 202 Taxi via Yankee. Foxtrot Alpha. Foxtrot Alpha. Golf. Taxi via Yankee. Foxtrot Alpha. Foxtrot Alpha. Golf. JetBlue 202 Wind tree 20 at tree. Runway 13 left. Clear to land. American 799er. Delta 2165. Hold short of runway. Hold short of runway. Delta 2165. Delta 7424. Kennedy Tower. Runway 13 left. Continue approach. Continue approach. Runway 13 left. Delta 7424. Virgin Tree 046. Kennedy Tower. Runway 22 left. Continue approach. Continue approach. Runway 22 left. Kennedy ground. Virgin 1651. Request taxi. American 799er. Exit right on. Yankee. Exit right on. Yankee. American 799er. Virgin 1651. Taxi via Kilo Foxtrot Alpha. Quebec. Runway 13 right. Taxi via Kilo Foxtrot Alpha. Quebec. Runway 13 right. Delta 2165. Runway 13 right. Line up and wait. JetBlue 202 waiting to cross. Delta 2165. JetBlue 202 cross runway. JetBlue 202 JetBlue 759er. Contact JetBlue 1320. Contact tower 123.9er. New York departure. Contact tower JetBlue 1320. American 799er. Contact ground 121.9er. Contact ground American 799er. Kennedy Towers, JetBlue 132. Kennedy Ground, American 799er, Yankee 24. Runway 13 left, cleared to land. Wind tree 15 at tree. Runway 13 left, cleared to land. Delta 7424. JetBlue 1320, hold short of runway. Hold short of runway. JetBlue 1320. Virgin tree 046, runway 22 left, cleared to land. Wind tree 15 at tree. Runway 22 left, cleared to land. Virgin tree 046. Delta 2165, wind tree 15 at tree. Runway 13 right, cleared for takeoff. Runway 13 right, taking off. Delta 2165. American 799er, taxi via Yankee, Foxtrot Alpha, Foxtrot. Taxi via Yankee, Foxtrot Alpha, Foxtrot, American 799er. JetBlue 1320, hold short of runway. Hold short of runway. JetBlue 1320. Virgin tree 046, exit right on, Zulu. Exit right on, Zulu, Virgin tree 046. American 799er, cross runway. American 799er. Delta 7424, exit right on, Yankee. Exit right on, Yankee, Delta 7424. JetBlue 1320, runway 13 right, line up and wait. Runway 13 right, line up and wait. JetBlue 1320. Delta 2165, contact New York departure 118.175, American 799er, hold position. 165, holding, American 799er. American 799er, continue taxi. Continue taxi, American 799er. Virgin tree 046. Contact ground 12, American 177. Contact tower 123.9er. Contact tower, American 177. Kennedy ground, Virgin tree 0. JetBlue 1320. Wind tree 15 at tree. Runway 13 right, cleared for takeoff. Runway 13 right, taking off. JetBlue 1320. Kennedy Towers, American 177. On your frequency. American 177, hold short of runway. Hold short of runway. American 177. Delta 7424. Contact ground 121.9er. Lufthansa 6321. Contact tower 123.9er. Contact tower Lufthansa 6321. Kennedy ground, Delta 7424. Kennedy Towers, Lufthansa 6321. On your frequency. Delta 7424. Towers, taxi via Yankee, Foxtrot Alpha, Foxtrot Alpha, Golf, Bravo Bravo, Hotel Bravo. Taxi via American 177. Runway 13 right, line up and wait. Bravo Bravo. Runway 13 right, line up and wait. American 177. Delta 7424. Cross runway. Delta 7424. Virgin tree 046. Taxi via Zulu, Juliet, Alpha, Kilo Foxtrot. Taxi via Zulu, Juliet, JetBlue 1320. Contact New York departure 118.175. Contact New York departure. JetBlue 1320. Lufthansa 6321. Hold short of runway. Hold short of runway. Lufthansa 6321. Speedbird 6716. Runway 13 left. Cleared to land. Wind tree 10 at tree. Runway 13 left. Cleared to land. Speedbird 6716. Virgin tree 046. Waiting to cross. Virgin tree 046. Cross runway. Virgin tree 046. Speedbird 6716. Exit right on, Zulu Alpha. Exit right on, Zulu Alpha. Speedbird 6716. American 177. 177. Wind tree 10 at tree. Runway 13 right, cleared for takeoff. Runway 13 right, Kennedy ramp. Speedbird 1736, request pushback. Speedbird 1736, pushback approved. Virgin 1651, contact tower, Lufthansa 6321. Hold short of runway. Hold short of runway. Lufthansa 6321. Kennedy Towers, Virgin 1651, on your frequency. Virgin 3046, cross runway. Virgin 3046. Lufthansa 6321, runway 13 right, line up and wait. Runway 13 right, line up and wait. Lufthansa 6321. Virgin 1651, hold short of runway. Hold short of runway. Virgin 1651. American 177. Contact New York departure 118.175. Contact New York departure. American 177. Lufthansa 6321. Wind tree 05 at tree. Runway 13 right, cleared for takeoff. Runway 13 right, taking off. Lufthansa 6321. Kennedy Towers, Air China 1316. Air China 1316. Kennedy Tower, runway 22 left. Continue approach. Continue approach. Runway 22 left. Air China 1316. Kennedy ground, Speedbird 1736, request taxi. Speedbird 1736, taxi via Hotel Bravo, Alpha. Quebec, runway 13 right. Taxi via Hotel Bravo, Alpha. Quebec, runway 13 right. Air China 1316, runway 22 left. Cleared to land. Wind tree 05, at tree. Runway 22 left, cleared to land. Air China 1316. Air China 1316, exit right on, Zulu. Exit right on, Zulu. Air China 1316. Virgin 1651, runway 13 right, line up and wait. Runway 13 right, line up and wait. Virgin 1651. Speedbird 6716, contact ground 121.9er. Contact ground, Speedbird 6716. Kennedy ground, Speedbird 6716, Zulu Alpha. Lufthansa 6321. Contact New York departure 118.175. Contact New York departure. Lufthansa 6321. Virgin 1651. Wind tree 00 at tree. Runway 13 right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 6716, taxi via Zulu Alpha, Echo Alpha, Alpha, November. Taxi via Zulu.
China Southern 90190. Hold short of runway 01.
Hold short of runway 01. China Southern 90190.
Sichuan 6918. Contact approach 119.05.
Contact approach. Sichuan 6918.
China Eastern 5657. Runway 01. Line up and wait.
Runway 01. Line up and wait. China Eastern 5657.
Shandong 2701. Contact ground 121.85.
Contact ground.
United Eagle 7323. Pushback approved. Heading north. Runway 01.
Pushback approved. Runway 01. United Eagle 7323. Ground. Shandong 2701. Foxtrot. Fox 18.
Shandong 2701. Taxi via Foxtrot. Alpha. Echo. Bravo. November. Lima 2. 18.
Taxi via Foxtrot. Alpha. Echo. Bravo. November. Lima 2. 18. Shandong 2701.
China Eastern 5657. Wind 175. At Niner. Runway 01. Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 01. Taking off. China Eastern 5657.
China Southern 90190. Hold short of runway 01.
Hold short of runway 01. China Southern 90190.
Shenzhen Air 2861. Hold short of China Eastern 90197. Contact tower 118.55.
Shenzhen Air. Contact tower. China Eastern 90197. Tower. China Eastern 90197. On your frequency. Ground. United Eagle 7323. Request taxi.
United Eagle 7323. Runway 01. Taxi to holding point. Alpha 1. Via Kilo. China Southern 90190. Bravo. Runway 01. Line up and wait.
Runway 01. Line up and wait. Bravo. China Southern 90190.
Alpha 1. United Eagle 7323.
Tower. China Eastern 5751. Spot. 35.
Sichuan 8056. Tower. Runway 01. Continue approach.
Continue approach. Runway 01. Sichuan 8056.
China Eastern 5657. Contact approach 119.05.
Contact approach. China Eastern 5657.
China Southern 90190. Wind 175. At Niner. Runway 01. Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 01. Taking off. China Southern 90190.
Sichuan 8056. Runway 01. Cleared to land. Wind 175. At Niner.
Runway 01. Cleared to land. Sichuan 8056.
Shenzhen Air 2861. Hold short of runway 01.
Hold short of runway 01. Shenzhen Air 28.
Sichuan 8056. Taxi via Foxtrot. Alpha. Echo. Bravo. China Eastern 5751. Tower. Runway 01.
Alpha,
Continue
Echo,
approach.
Bravo. Yankee 4. Continue approach. Runway 01. China Eastern 57.
United Eagle 7323. Contact tower 118.55.
Contact tower. United Eagle 7323.
Shenzhen Air 2861. Wind 175. At Niner, runway 01, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 01, taking off. Shenzhen Air 2861.
Tower, United Eagle 7323, on your frequency.
China Eastern 5751.
Ground.
Runway 01.
China Southern
cleared to land.
3664.
Wind 175.
taxi.
At Niner.
Runway 01, cleared to land. China Eastern 5.
China Southern 3664. Runway 01, taxi to holding point. Alpha 1, via Tango 6, Bravo, Kilo, Alpha.
Runway 01, via Tango 6, Bravo, Kilo, Alpha, to holding point. Alpha 1, China Southern 3664.
China Eastern 90197. Runway 01, line up and wait.
Runway 01, line up and wait. China Eastern 90197.
China Eastern 5751. Go around. Execute missed approach.
Going around. Execute missed approach. China Eastern 5751.
Shenzhen Air 2861. Contact approach 119.05.
Contact approach. Shenzhen Air 2861.
China Eastern 90197. Wind 175. At Niner, runway 01, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 01, taking off. China Eastern 90197.
Tower, China Southern 3711. Spot, 20.
United Eagle 7323. Hold short of runway 01.
Hold short of runway, 01, United Eagle 7323.
United Eagle 7323. Runway 01, line up and wait.
Runway 01, line up and wait. United Eagle 7323.
China Southern 3711. Tower, runway 01, continue approach. China Southern 3664. Wind 185. At Niner, runway 01, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 01, taking off. China Southern 3664.
Tower, pitch 18957. Spot, 5.
Sichuan8957.
Airspring
Tower,
7171.
runway 01.
Spot
Continue approach.
6. Request pushback. We have information. Foxtrot 8957.
Airspring 7171. Pushback approved. Heading east. Runway 01.
Pushback approved. Runway 01. Airspring 7171.
Sichuan8957. Tower, runway 01. Continue approach.
Continue approach. Runway 01. Sichuan 8957.
China Southern Tree 664. Contact approach 119.05. Sichuan 8958. Contact tower 118.55.
Contact.
China Southern Tree 711. Taxi via Foxtrot Alpha Sichuan 8957. Tower, runway 01. Continue approach.
Fox. Continue approach.
Echo.
Runway
Bravo
01.
7.
Sichuan 8957. China Southern Tree 711.
Sichuan 8958. Wind 190 at Niner. Runway Airspring 7171. Takeoff. Runway 01. Taxi to holding point. Alpha 1 via Yankee 4. Alpha.
Runway 01. Via Yankee 4. Alpha to holding point. Alpha 1. Airspring 7171.
Sichuan 8957. Runway 01. Cleared to land. Wind 190 at Niner.
Runway 01. Cleared to land. Sichuan 8957.
Sichuan 8957. Turn left. Foxtrot.
Turn left. Foxtrot. Sichuan 8957.
Tower. Shenzhen Air 977. Spot. Tree 4.
Airspring 7171. Contact tower 118.55.
Contact tower. Airspring 7171.
Shenzhen Air 99777. Tower, runway 01. Continue approach.
Continue approach. Runway 01. Shenzhen Air 977. Tower. Airspring 7171. On your frequency.
Sichuan 8958. Contact approach 119.05.
Contact approach. Sichuan 8958.
Airspring 7171. Hold short of runway 01.
Hold short of runway 01. Airspring 7171.
Ground. China Southern 87908. Spot. Tree 4. Request pushback. We have information. Foxtrot.
China Southern 87908. Pushback approved. Heading east. Runway Shenzhen Air 99777.
Pushback approved.
Runway 01. Cleared to land. Wind 190 at Niner.
Runway 01. Cleared to land.
Ground.
Airspring 7171. Runway 01. Line up and wait.
Runway 01. Line up and wait.
China Southern 87908. Runway 01. Taxi to holding point. Alpha 1 via Tango 6. Bravo. Kilo. Alpha. Sichuan 8957. Contact ground 121.85.
Alpha. The holding contact ground. Alpha 1. Sichuan 8957. Ground. Sichuan 8957. Foxtrot. Spot. 5.
Airspring 7171. Wind 195 at Niner. Runway 01. Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 01. Taking off. Airspring 7171.
Shenzhen Air 99777. Turn left. Foxtrot.
Turn left. Foxtrot. Shenzhen Air 977.
Sichuan 8957. Taxi via Foxtrot, Alpha, Echo, Bravo, Yankee 4, 5.
Taxi via Foxtrot, Alpha, Echo, Bravo, Yankee 4, 5. Sichuan 89er 57.
China Eastern 5751, runway 01, cleared to land, wind 195, at 9er.
Runway 01, cleared to land. China